Okay, welcome to our virtual back to school night. I'm going to go through my slideshow presentation. Hopefully everything will work. I'm going to share my screen with you on that and talk about just the different things that happen in our classroom and go from there. So I'm going to share the screen. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so here we go. Here we have our back to school night. This is the first time I've ever done this, so please bear with me. It's the first time for a lot of things this year. So welcome to back to school night. I'm Miss Waters. I'm your child's third grade teacher. This is my 16th year to teach. I'm certified regular and special ed. I have a master's degree and then an additional 30 hours. So a master's plus 30. I actually went to Blanchard Elementary as a child, so I live here in town. So I have roots here. Both of my sons have gone to school here with me, so it's a special place to me. Okay, here's my contact information. The best way to contact is through email. I'll check that twice daily and respond as quickly as I can. If you need me to call you, just say that in the email and I will do so. My planning time, which it got cut off, is at 9:30. So that's the time that the kids are at enrichment. So that's the time that I can best, talk to you or call you back. Okay, this is our schedule. We start, the kids will be tardy at 7:25. So they come in, they eat their breakfast and we get started as quickly as we can. We do reading and ELA first thing in the morning till 9:30. At 9:30, we go to enrichment. That's when they'll go to either PE, art, music, library, or computer lab. We come back and we work on ELA and reading a little more. We do our math from 10:45 to 11:10. At 11:10, we get to go out and have recess or stay inside if it's not good weather. Right after that, we have lunch. We do eat lunch in the classrooms, and that's working well, really. We put on a movie, and they just sit back and relax and eat their lunch. After that, we start math. We do our math lesson and then work on Zern on the iPads. And then in the afternoons, we finish up with science and social studies. My Zoom schedule is at 8:30. I do the live reading and ELA and the 1 o'clock, the math for the virtual students. And those are recorded and uploaded by the end of the day on the days, every day. And you can watch them recorded if you don't catch it live. And I've only had it not record once or twice. So cross our fingers that it works every day. Okay, the classroom rules are simple. These are the school-wide rules that the students follow directions quickly. They raise their hand for permission to speak. They raise their hand for permission to leave their seat. Especially now, we're not, walking around the room or trying to do our social distancing. Make smart choices, and of course, keep your dear teacher happy. The Caddo Parish Handbook is under the Caddo Parish website. You can look under the Students tab, and that will tell you all of Caddo Parish's rules that we, follow as well. Attendance, virtual students must log in daily to be counted present. So you should log in daily. Attendance will be taking the following morning according to the login records from Canvas. And then the traditional students should be in the classroom when the tardy bell rings at 7:25. So that's when your students should be in the class, 7:25. Canvas, all assignments are posted in Canvas. There's a Canvas help desk on the Caddo Parish website. A tour of Canvas. So I'm going to minimize this, come back here. Okay, really hope this. Okay, so here you have, now yours, child's will look a little different than mine, but this is my account. For each subject, there's what they call a course. Okay, so you're at your dashboard, and then how I've set mine up, and every teacher has, kind of set up. I'm trying to be consistent with it. This is the first time we've ever done this. It's definitely a learning process for everyone. So if you click on, say, reading, so it's time for reading. Here's the Zoom link. Really, all of these days just tell you to look at the module. Okay, so if you click on Monday, it's going to say to click on the modules and then tell you what time the Zooms are. So basically what you do every time you're ready to do some work is you click on the modules, and then the weeks are posted. Okay, so I try to put the current week at the top. Okay, this is ELA, so this is the spelling list, and then Monday it will tell you what to do. Tuesday, the same thing. So every day it will have what your students should be working on. Okay, and this is important too for the students that are in class to know when we do, log on in class and they're getting familiar with it, because if for some reason we had to go home, this is how everybody would be doing all of their work. Okay, so let me, I hope I can. Okay, so tour of Canvas. So that's Canvas in a nutshell. Weekly, so assignments. Every week we're gonna have a weekly reading comprehension, and that's worked well the last few weeks with the in-class people and the virtual people. You just read the little passage, answer the questions, and I get the grades. We'll have a weekly spelling test. Right now, the best way I know to do it is for the in class, we call them out, and then I'm recording myself calling them out to the virtual people and just having the parents email me the grades that they made. Math exit tickets, every day we do an exit ticket with some additional problems. There'll be topic quizzes. After you do a few lessons, then they're a little checkpoint quiz, and I'll take that for a grade. The math Zern lessons, I can log in and see how long you've been on Zern, what lessons you've completed. So we do Zern every day in the classroom, try to keep the kids on the lesson that we're on in class on the digital one too. And then we do some science and social studies activities. I have things posted in there too. And then homework is just, I don't give a lot of homework. It's just spelling. Study those spelling words so that on Friday they can do well on their test. And you can, have your child study them however best works for them. If they want to write them, if you want to make flashcards and flash them, write them in rainbow colors, just as long as you're reading them and spelling them. Next is math. This is our Zern curriculum. The units are divided into missions. What we're on right now is multiplying and dividing. Then we'll do measurement. Then we'll do more multiplication and division. And we'll do some geometry, find the area, fractions, graphs and line plots. I always like, that's my favorite. And then shapes and measurements. So the daily lessons, we do our whole group. Then in class, you know, I do a little small group with, you know, students that may need some extra help. And then the digital component. So that's where they're on the iPad or Chromebook or whatever and doing that Zern. It's really good because it works them through the problem. If they're having trouble, it takes them back. It gives them boosts for if they're not getting it. And they can really do that with little assistance. I mean, I monitor them and make sure if they get stuck, then of course, you know, we help them in class. So at home, you know, your child can do that on their own with little assistance unless they really, really get stuck. For reading, we have our guidebooks, which this is mainly just focusing on literature and teaching us all aspects of that. The first 9 weeks we're doing Jillian Tells. Next we'll do the Cajun Folk Tales, which that's a fun thing. And then the third 9 weeks, the Louisiana Purchase, and then Treasure Island. For social studies, it's basically just the study of Louisiana. So there'll be activities, you know, learning about Louisiana, learning about culture, maps and geography as well. For science, we start with weather and climate. Next is survival, traits, and then forces in motion. Grades, J Campus is our grade platform, not Canvas. So if you see crazy stuff in Canvas saying, you know, your child has an F or whatever, that's not correct. And you look at their grades in J Campus, and you can access that through the Student Progress Portal under Parents tab on the Caddo Parish website. The devices need to be, I think, iOS of 12 and a 5th generation iPad. So for all of this to work, the devices really have to be either updated or, you know, pretty new. The parish and the school has ordered more devices, so they're just on back order. Nobody has any devices that you can get. So hopefully we'll get Chromebooks once they come in. Enrichment, there will be an enrichment recordings that they're going to link to the presentation. So make sure and look at those because your child does get grades in enrichment, in PE and art and music. And they, of course, enjoy that break every day. I really enjoy this class. It's a really sweet group of kids. We have a lot of work to do. So we try and work hard, and we do, you know, take little breaks and, you know, try and have a little fun too. But anyway, I just enjoy them, and I'm happy to be here, and just excited about the year, and just thank you. And like I said, if you need me, just email me and I will get in touch with you. All right, thanks so much for watching. Make sure and watch the others, and we will talk later. Thank you.